Good evening, guys and gals. Doing 36 practice rolls. Getting it in. Using my missing man formation 3626. Starting it off. 516. I mean, we talk about betting strategies. We talk about money management. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff about craps throughout all of our channels and everything. So this is not a gambling per se channels that we do. It's more instructional or informative that we do on here. So please be mindful that if you have a gambling problem, make sure you call the number that will be in the description. We'll try to get some help. But we're out here trying to help one another grow and learn. Come out 7. So with the stuff that we do to practice and to get ourselves better, to learn. As King Dice would say, we're here to become athletes and try to make ourselves better. So, shut up. 5. 415. So I hope everybody's doing good out there. I know it's kind of get that cabin fever going, and I kind of got it now, and I've only really been stuck at the house for a day. God darn. 527. Point out. Point out. Might have to change the dice set here. In fact, let me do that. Back from the hunt. What is your search for? I found the bounty hunter, if that's what you're asking. Let's do the old 7 set. Judging by your demeanor. 3542. Shut up. I think you were right about that. 5 again. System I installed to remedy my you're getting right for the afternoon. Look, you'll see I performed a detailed scan of your sleep as requested, and it appears there is transgenic splicing. I spent all day down here in my garage playing or practicing or doing stuff down here mainly. God darn, another point PSO. 0.7 out. Holy crap. Did you just say Miss Falconer? Are you serious? Perhaps. I don't have time to 325. Now you were supposed to reboot. I cannot recall. You don't recall anything. That's what I've been saying. Now screw your half-ass sticky notes. And screw whatever you're trying to hold on to in that nano dust brain of yours. Now either you reboot or find someone else to follow like a lost dog. Do you think you can remember that? Those words will be hard to forget. Shut up. Oh, yes, not a PSO. About frickin' time. 516. See if I can get some more. Get it go further. Still in the all 7 set. 426.
The wars left us with too many stacks and not enough sleep to have to go somewhere. The man who owns it, Cemetery, has made good business out of ransom.
325, that's point.
He also extracts ties to Denver and repurposes them. That's on your own. You can't walk in on this. You have to be on the list. So give me the hell on it. Don't give me commands, Takeshi. You haven't found them.
One slipped. Okay, good. 628. One of the dice slipped out. I believe it was a 6. Slipped out of my hand or out of my fingers.
Punish them. Punish. I'd rather put 1,000,000 bullets in that sleeve than let an imposter defile it. And when that stack hits BR, it's going to be 1,000,000 more deaths. Far worse than that. You don't know, do you? Arrows. That's it was.
538. Point again. Buckshot. I don't know why they call it buckshot, but that's what everybody calls it. Anybody know why they call it buckshot? I know it's for going back to back, but maybe because it's a you like double barreled it.
As you set down this path, consider, is your anger truly with this imposter, or is it with yourself?
9. 549. It's a hard 9.
Nothing is sacred. Every gift we've been given.
639. Back to back. That was actually a
Anything that catches our eye. Disrespect. Violate.
I think that's 4 points. 3 or 4.
Selling each other the fruits of our destruction. Sparing no thought to what we lose.
With that and no repeater.
But leave behind churning in our wake.
9 again. I figured just bounce to stop.
Not with you.
Shut up. 6-5-11.
Their experiences.
So what if someone comes around looking for them?
Nobody's keeping them. But they can still bring pleasure to some.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
So, what pleasure do you see?
Shut up. 10.
I can accommodate you. Provided you are
6-4-10.
You really think Kellis murdered that man? He keeps his arms flat.
5-3-8.
Your city stood unconquered, hopeless. The walls were impenetrable. Until one day, a small gate was left unlocked during a siege. There was no sabotage, no trade. A simple mistake at the enemy ports. All because the man with the key fell down on the job. Governor Harlan was the man with the key. The man with the key was her father. He kept the protectorate at bay for centuries. Until one day, he was lost. And that
4-1-5.
Got a hit on the sleeve. You're out.
Shut up. 5-1-6. Turn that down a bit. Watching a Netflix show, Carbon something. Pretty interesting. Almost kind of reminds me like the beginning of, or in Battlestar Galactica, the new series that they had, where the cyclones or the Cylons, the leader Cylons would die, and they would come back to life in a replicate body. Well, these guys do the same thing, except their thoughts and minds are downloaded into a chip, which is in the back of their neck. And then if they're like felons or whatever, then they get stuck, not in a body, but their chip is basically frozen or put into a state they don't get a body until their parole time. Or if they get killed, then they are 6-4-10. Then they are given a body that has been donated or what have you into a new body. So if they were a man before, they could be a woman later. If they were white before, they could be black, Chinese, whatever. So it kind of reminds me of that a little bit in a way, but it's a little bit different. Shut up. Oh, finally came. Had a good roll there. I'm not sure how many I rolled there at that point. But 617. That was a decent roll. Got like 3 points, 3 or 4 points out of that. Doesn't help, like my first 3 rolls I freaking had 0.7 ounce. Five, 3, 8. Hard 10. Still using yellow 7 set. I'm liking this set. Shut up. 415. That's just right up against the wall. Let's grab it. Shut up. There's a 4. And there's a 1. 415. Yeah. There's a 1. There's a 6. 7. 617. Got a few rolls out of that one. Got like 8 shots left. Well, for all those damn 7s, wouldn't be a bad one at all. There's a lot of clusters right there on the inside, which is good. What I look for. 459. 459. Kind of crisscross and exploded on me in there. If you're listening on the TV, the sleeve is the new body. Is what they call the new body, is the sleeve. Shut up. Aces. Aces in both places. Shut up. 6, 5, 11. One of them went off axis. The 6 or 1 shows up, that means the dice went off axis. For this setup. So like that one, 6, 4, 10. One of the dice went off axis. Well, I'm thinking about it, just so people know. All right, put this out here. So this is the set that I'm throwing right now. That's the set I'm throwing right now. Got the 3, 5, 4, 2. And when you start hearing people talking about going off of access and everything, access is going through one point, one side or the other, to the other side. And as you spin the dice, that is the access. If it flips out like this or like this, so you got a 1 or a 6 that shows up for this dice set, that means one of them has gone off axis. If it ends up like this, that's fine, it's still on axis. Goes like that, still on axis. Alright? So just so you guys know, when people say that it's off axis, that's what it means. It has came off of the initial roll of the axis. So when people throw it, some people will throw it like this and then come out. Some people will throw it like this, out, or some people might do it up from the 4 corners, out. There's all different ways. There's even some people that will throw it like that. I mean, it's a little bit more dramatic than that, but they do the flip back. There's all people that will do it. There's some people that will do it like a bowling ball. Just throw it like this. Quacker will do it up as call it the chicken feed is what he calls it. Going that way. But there's all different types of ways of rolling it. So based off of how you throw it will depend on how your dice will roll out. I know for the longest time I was trying to figure out what they were trying to mean by going off axis and everything until I finally realized, and nobody really sat down to discuss it. So I thought I would bring that up since I just started talking about it. And I know there's people here that may watch this video and don't know. 437. So that was a 7, but it was on axis. And pretty much usually on any way you set the dice, there's at least 2 ways that any set will make a 7, from my understanding. I know there's some people out there that have sat there and studied the dice and all the other stuff, and I personally have not done that. But I'm still beginning at this. 549. that's detailed, a little bit more detailed than I need right now. I need to make sure my basics are strong. As I tell my soldiers that I have, or that I still mentor, that you have to start off with a strong foundation. And that's what I'm doing here by doing a practice 5-4-9. I got one more. That was point. If I go past this one, then I will switch to yellows. I tell my soldiers, and I tell the people that I mentor, that that's what you got to have. You got to have a strong foundation. If you don't start off with a strong foundation, anything you build off of what you are, what you're doing, is going to crumble. That was not good. 5-4-9. Back on it. All right. Going to $1,000 chips. I like to see some of those in my time, in my hand, that are mine. Wouldn't that be awesome? I had a couple 500s through my time, but that's 415. I wouldn't mind having a couple thousand. But I have to work on my dice control, or dice influence. How to hold the dice, how to throw the dice, get the dice to land. All right. 639. All right. Point is off. All right, so we're going to call this good. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching me. Thank you for paying attention. And I hope you learned something. Again, this is a learning channel. It's not a gambling channel. It's a learning channel. I want you guys to learn stuff that I didn't learn, or stuff that I am learning as we go along. Let's see. I had I think it was a 6 and 9. So we had a 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. No 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. 4 6s. 6 7s, which is way beyond. 4 8s. 6 9s. Oh, 7 9s. And 5 6s. 4 10s. 2 11s. Alright? Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Hit the notification button, so when I do load up a video, you will know about it. And you'll be able to come and watch and support me. I'm not doing this. I'm not monetized or anything like that. So, will I be at some point? I don't know. But I'm doing this mainly for me. But I'm also doing this to help you. So, helping me to get myself better. I appreciate you guys watching. See you next time. Bye.